Greetings to all my fellow watch enthusiasts on YouTube and Facebook and wherever else this video is being seen and shared. Celine Driver again, bringing you another unboxing and review of another tour watch from the Random Rob Patreon group. Very briefly, for those of you who may not be familiar, Random Rob is a fellow YouTuber with a very good-sized watch channel, lots and lots of videos, lots and lots of subscribers, big influence on me and my collection and how I do videos. He has a Patreon group, and that Patreon group gets to take watches that he receives in for review, and they get to organize tours of watches. About a dozen or so members get to experience the watch for a few days and then send it on to the next person in the tour. The watch ends up pretty much touring the entire country. And what I have today is I have the latest one that I got from Borealis. Borealis is a micro brand. They've made some very good watches out there. I've actually had the opportunity to review another older design Borealis. It was a very nice watch, very good watch. I recommended it very strongly on my channel, and others have as well. What I have here is either a pre-production prototype or a production sample. I'm not really sure which. I'm leaning more towards production sample. This watch is for sale now on Borealis's website. I will put a link to the website. It indicates that this particular colorway is sold out currently, but there are other colorways. This is the and you'll forgive me if I'm pronouncing this wrong. I think it is Cascais. Cascais. Cascais? Cascais? I don't know. I'm going to go with Cascais. I'm probably wrong. Version 2 comes in this, came to me in this nice travel style pouch. Very nice. A very simple kind of elasticy enclosure. And inside there's a pocket over here which happens to currently be holding the extra links that were not on the watch. I fortunately didn't have to resize the watch. But inside we have the Cascais. It's a very nice dive style watch. Or I think dive style. Hell, it's a diver. I mean, it certainly has a water resistance rating at 30 atmospheres to rate as a diver. So I apologize. Not a dive style, but a dive watch. This is the no date version of the of this particular colorway. They do make both date and no date versions in the various colorways. Excellent bezel. Very tight, no slop, no bounce back. You click it in, it stays clicked in. Nice big oversized crown with the Borealis logo. And the face is what they call their cobblestone Portuguese dial. That's right off the website. White cobblestone Portuguese dive style, no date. I really like this. I like the blue trim around all the indices and the outer track you can see there. It really is a nice looking watch with the white face. I have a few white face dials. It's not my favorite dial color, but I do have a few. But this one really works. I like the texture of it. Kind of allows your eyes to dance over it and see it better rather than being a flat white. Very nice bracelet. sort of that oyster style, I guess. Nice milled clasp, very solid, very upscale. You have what, 6 different micro adjuster divots. So if you can't find a size on this watch, you're not trying hard enough. Now I will say, when I played with the micro adjuster, when I got it, the watch was adjusted to the 4th notch. I had to bring it all the way out to here. This micro adjuster spring pin fought me pretty well. In fact, it kind of took off on me. Didn't go far, but it did kind of go bing, and just decided to explore my house a little bit, but it didn't go far, as I said. Signed clasp. Closes very solidly with a fold over, double lock. Get your finger in there, pop it open, 2 push buttons to open her up. So, not going to go anywhere. Always nice. Secured with screws, none of that pin crap. I'm getting to the point now in my life, boys and girls, that I'm going to start avoiding watches with pins in their bracelet, unless they're just exceptional watches. I'm going to try and avoid pins. Nice solid case back. Good. It's a little scratched up. I mean, this watch has been around a little bit, but nice artwork. Got a nice little mermaid kind of carved into the back case a little bit. Screw down case back, screw down crown. It's unscrewed right now because, I wind my watches in the morning, but it catches very easily. It's an oversized crown, so it's really easy to get a hold of. It opens up with a nice little pop. It does have one ghost position, and then of course in the second position it hacks the movement, and then you can play with the time. Push it in, screw it down, and you have your full 300-meter water resistance. Really a nice watch. Borealis is doing some good work. I mean, this is the second Borealis. It doesn't line up perfectly, or maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm not doing it right. Yeah, that lines up. Yeah, that's fine. That's good enough for me. This is my second Borealis, and I am impressed with how they do what they do. So I really like the watch. I've really enjoyed having it around. I'm going to give you a wrist shot. I have worn this for a couple of days now. It's very comfortable. Fits perfectly on my 7¼ inch wrist. You see the down the barrel shot. It fits nice, has nice stubby lugs. So you could probably get this onto a 6½, maybe a 6¼ inch wrist with no problems. It works very well. This would make a good all-arounder sports watch, dive watch, casual watch. I wouldn't take it to a dinner party. It's not quite that kind of watch, but if you don't care what other people think, why not? Anyway, on to the sheet of facts here. This is, as I said, the Borealis Cascais version 2, white cobblestone, Portuguese dial, no date. They will start shipping these things, they say on their website, in December of 2020. They were taking orders where you pay half now and half later. This particular colorway, no date, was sold out, but there are others. As I said, I will leave you a link on the website, to the website, so you can check it out. It is a 41 millimeter diameter watch, so right in my sweet spot of 41 to 43 millimeter. That's what I particularly like. It is 47.5 millimeter on the tip to tip. I did get these measurements off the website. 20 millimeter lug. The bracelet doesn't really appear to taper that much, so I'm saying it's a non-tapering bracelet. And 12.3 millimeter thick. It is a flat crystal. It is sapphire, double domed with AR coating. I've been taking a task lately about not mentioning if there was AR coating or not on some of my videos, so I'm going to make it a habit of mentioning, because you deserve to know. It's not that I object to being, constructive criticism being thrown at me. So it is an AR coating. 120 click bezel. It is a steel bezel and steel bezel insert. It uses a Miyota 90-15 movement, automatic movement, as I said, hacks, hand winds, all that good stuff. 316L stainless steel case and bracelet, and it is 300 meter or 30 bar, as you see there, water resistant. So a true diver in every sense of the word. It's really a nice watch. It's in great shape. It's holding up well to the tour. Drilled lugs, that's very helpful if you want to swap it out for a leather strap or maybe a NATO. The drill lugs will help you in that endeavor. Not the highest of polish on the polished finishes, and it is kind of a matte here on the sides. The polished areas, quote unquote, are not strikingly high polish. I mean, this is what I would consider high polish. This is maybe a little duller. Maybe that's a function of the fact that this has been worn by multiple people and no one's taken a Cape Cod cloth to it, which is fine. Maybe taking a cloth to it and spending about 10 minutes on it would make it shine up a lot better. No desktop diver marks on the watch. And it's a solid quality piece, and I think they're only charging like, I think it was 2 payments of $195 on the website, so $400 watch. I mean, it's good value for money. I mean, it's comparable to. It's certainly better than an SKX, a Seiko SKX. It's with a better movement. Better than the current 5KXs that are out there that Seiko introduced to replace the SKX, and just as good a value as the Long Island Watch Islander series. Of course, the Islander series is a little bit bigger and about $100 cheaper, but you don't get some of the styling opportunities that you do with this watch. Is that cobblestone dial worth another $100? I don't know. That's a subjective call. But it's certainly good enough and has enough value to be competitive with all those other watches. So I would, for myself, if somebody was asking me about, do you recommend the Borealis Cascais? Yeah, I would. I would definitely say that this is a watch that deserves to be on your list of divers that you should look at for under $500. Really a nice watch. So I'm going to leave it there on a nice positive note, and let you check out the website on your own. I'd strongly encourage that. Maybe this bezel doesn't line up perfect. It does not line up there real well. Yeah, it is a little off. I just noted, well, at the 6 o'clock it's not off. At the 12 o'clock it's slightly off. So maybe that's just a function of this particular watch being a production sample, and hopefully the production watches are going to be a tighter tolerance. But still, I wouldn't complain about this watch. I did wear it proudly, and I would wear it proudly if I owned it. So, if you like this video, you found it informative, useful, entertaining, or otherwise, please a thumbs up would be most kind. It does help with the YouTube algorithms. It does make the channel more searchable by bringing more people to my channel if you click the like button. Questions, comments, suggestions down below. I read them all. I respond to them all. However, if you are going to be a kind of a jerk, you're going to troll me, or you're going to post spammy links, I'm just going to delete the comment. I'm going to block the poster, so nobody else will ever see it and nobody else will ever see you. If you're new here, of course, welcome. I'm very happy, so welcome, welcome. Please click the subscribe button. And when you do, click the bell icon next to it, so when I upload new content or I go live, which I often do, you will be alerted and you will know something's coming. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for stopping by. See you in the next one.